St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, so moving forward.
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to all my St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolox Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, tell them it's another beautiful sunny day here on the Friendly Island. It's time to tune in to SOS Radio 95.9 FM to Strictly Business. Before we get started, we always like to thank and shout out to all our sponsors that make this program possible. So if you want to do some great grocery shopping today or during the week, you got to swing by the Aki supermarket located right there on the Village Road for all your grocery shopping needs today. And also we got the Supreme supermarket located in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road number 1. If you're in that area today or during the week, open from Sunday to Sunday, you got to go and visit the Supreme supermarket. You want that fresh haircut for the ladies, for the guys, also for the children, you got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop and Beauty Salon located right there on the Village Road for that fresh haircut. And if you're thinking movies, you got to think the number 1 spot, the Video Block, located right there in French Quarter. Open from Monday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. The only place you can get tutty movies for only $30. Loaded on your USB, your hard drive, or even your smartphone. Video Block also has a very nice selection of video games for your PS4. So go and visit the Video Block Monday to Saturday. Also like to thank Bold Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street for all your home entertainment systems, surround sound, laptop, computers. Bold Chance got what you need. Also like to shout out to GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much for your continued support, GB. And if you're looking for apartments or commercial spaces, number 1 place to call is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. For some delicious food, we got some spots for you. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut located right there on the Village Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. You also got Jerky's Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino. If you're over the hill, you got Caribbean Jerky's. They are open late, located right across the Megaplex Cinemas. Not forgetting the original Fat Boy Jimmy, located right there on the Pondfield for some great delicious food. Also, we got Stasha's Restaurant next to Aki Supermarket. You can give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's Restaurant. Last but not least, we got Clean Car Rental. If you're looking for a car, coming to the island from abroad, you want a car for affordable rates, you can give them a call at 588-1216. That is Clean Car Rental, 588-1216. Special shout out to all the loyal listeners. How you doing? Brother Relax in the
What's
house.
up, brother?
Good afternoon.
Back on track, Brian, feeling good. What is really nice that every week we can come on SOS Radio, Strictly Business program, and talk about our country.
The issues, what's happening.
About the issues, mix it up, give our own opinion about what we think. Ask St. Martin, of course, what we think, what they think of the situation, etc. And I would like to say something to my St. Martin people today. Every day in St. Martin, I personally, Brian, we go through, let me not say struggles, through fights, within business and within whatever, land, anything.
Right.
And one thing I would tell my people of this country, everybody in St. Martin, you make sure stand up for yourself. Don't leave nobody come and just tell you what they gonna do. And no. You make sure stand up for yourself and look for your right. Because in this country, I tend to realize that you get even your own people. They want to do certain things.
Try to take
advantage of you, even though they know that it's not right and it's not correct. They try to take advantage of you or try to do what they feel they can do, until you go to the upper heads and make it an issue and talk about it. That is one thing. Stand up for yourself. Don't make nobody in this country walk over you. It is very, very important, and I encourage all of you from here in St. Martin, just stand up for your rights.
Brian,
beliefs also, and your beliefs, and don't throw it down for nobody, because all of us have principles, And Brian, we are going through a lot of things now here in St. Martin, and a lot of election was just near, and hopefully we have elections in 4 years again, and there's a lot of stuff going on, Brian. Of this whole situation of St. Martin and of the VSA minister, etc. And what hurts me a bit, Brian, is when I saw the meeting of Parliament, and you have a parliamentarian or whatever ask the minister who is a St. Martiner. It hurts. It hurts because that question, Brian, how can you ask the minister who is a St. Martiner when you was in the neighborhoods?
But I think they ask her because they said don't know.
But
Brian,
but like as you said just now, you said nobody don't want to step on somebody's foot. But Brian, you got to be somewhere. You can't be flip-flopping. If you get up and ask the minister that, Brian, we had people on who are parliamentarians today drop down, cry, Lord, vote for me.
Right. Beg
people to vote for them.
Yes.
And you're gonna go out there and ask them and ask the minister now, who is a St. Martiner? Brian, looking online, looking at several comments of various local people, they're asking themselves, where are we people is going to be in 10 years?
Not even so long, bro, 5 years.
And you can see the ones who are against are people who was not from here. It's very simple.
Yeah.
You can see that.
From the beginning, most of us saw it's a different mix of culture. When you look at the different political parties, who we have in power right now with the 10 seats, the UP and the NA, they may be trying or doing their best, but it's against odds.
Yeah, I truly, and my mind ran on you one time.
You're because it now.
Because, Brian, and we have an MP that is an Indian cookie, right? And I do not blame him for defending his people, because I will defend mine.
That's exactly
understand me
the point.
I will defend my people. So I will not blame him because he will defend his people no matter what. Now, my thing is, if you are a St. Martiner and you came out in there to get those votes, those St. Martin people vote for you, what are you going to do if you're in a coalition or whatever with this particular individual?
Yeah. But that's my sentiments right there, exactly, bro. A citizen of this country could walk into Parliament today, right, and pose that same question. They could look at MP Cookie and ask him, who are your people? He could probably stand up and answer.
Yes.
Ask that to the other parliamentarians. Ask that same question.
No, let me tell you something.
They can't give a straight answer.
Brian, but listen to me carefully. I have respect for all nations.
Of course, we all
Listen
do.
to me.
Yes.
I have respect for all nations. They are hardworking people.
Yeah.
They go get. But my people also, I have a lot of respect for them. But all of us have our faults. But at the end of the day, it's our people, Brian. Okay. On the other hand, now, in the United States of America, which I give you, we were talking this a great example. Brian, you have, if you want to become a president of the United States of America, you have to be a born American, and that is a law. The mayor, the ex-mayor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, was trying to get it moved or amended it, but he couldn't get through with it. They're asking me crazy, because that is your pride, my brother.
Yeah.
By saying a born St. Martiner is a St. Martiner, Brian, I'm not disrespecting nobody, or am I?
No, you're not, but that's something they don't want to implement up to this point. Because they look at people come from wherever and make children here, and then they have the sentiments, oh, not because you born here is a St. Martiner. So that is the watered down issue we having. If we could run with that, if we could lead with that, if we could say, anybody, you're born here, you're born here on this soil, you are a St. Martiner. Not because you're holding a Dutch passport, not because whatever issues. So that's our biggest bottleneck we have. We can't justify who's who as yet. We know who could vote. Who could go vote? The person who have the passport.
Yes.
So whoever could vote and have the passport and live here, they are all included. But that same sentiment you're giving there about the US, they say, listen here, you could be the governor, You could be the
mayor.
You could be this.
You could be that.
So that's how we need to
But
have
when
the
it
same.
comes to the president of this country,
So-
you have to be a born American.
Yeah, so we need to have certain standards. We don't have no standards. You understand? We need to have certain standards for this political position, X, Y, Z.
Even though we are multicultural.
That's it.
Because-
I allow you to be in my country. Yes, you have a passport, but listen here.
You can make money,
You can only
live,
You can only
do
go
business.
you can only go this far.
Yes.
Pull up your brakes here,
Yes.
but we don't want to do
But
that.
what was-
and it hasn't been done for the decades.
Yes, yes.
So that's
you know
our problem.
you know what I learned from a very young age,
Mhm.
and I gotta give thanks to my father, my mother, and my parents, of course.
Mhm.
Brian, you're either here or you're there. You cannot be both ways. You gotta be straight.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, when I see in the meeting and Jurendi when he stand up and he talked, you know where he is.
Yeah.
Even though we have to tweak this and tweak, but he's on this one side. He said, I don't know the exact words, but I'll tell you the streamline where he was. We said, why do we need any data to know that we people in St. Martin need a job? When we was out there in the hood, we knew who wanted and needed a job.
Correct.
So why now we talking about data for what? We know have people out there need a job, so why do we need a data?
Yeah.
And as the minister said, she said, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but in every country, they put the people first.
Yeah.
Brian, and I will keep mentioning this is an island I went to, and I went to a lot. And I love to be there. And I was telling you, the Bahamas. Brian, the Bahamas is only one people come first, is their people. And it's a country that is booming with tourists.
Yeah.
It's a country that is booming with tourists.
Yeah.
So that
So it's a great example.
it's a great example
It doesn't hurt your tourism
I'm,
economy.
because I'm hearing, Brian, let me tell you something. If somebody needs to invest in this country,
Yes.
they will invest.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if our people come first or whatever,
'Cause
they will invest. What is the difference?
Investment, bottom line, is your return on investment. Making
Right?
money. Yeah. Yeah. And of course you want to hire the people of the country, have the people of the country in your business, because it makes you make more money, because you're interested in the people and the country.
Even if they come on the table and they say, listen, I want to employ your people, right?
Yeah.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
But to employ your people is very expensive. The government can sit down with them and say, okay, we can do this, do that, do this, do that. What I mean is very expensive, meaning SSV and all of those little things.
yeah.
I'm not talking about salaries.
Right.
Okay? So what we can do, then we lower this tax, we do this and do this. Okay, but you have to employ our people. Right? But at the end of the day, the local people will have money to live, to do this, to do that, whatever they need to do.
I believe the fair ratio should be 70-30. 70-30.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. That to me makes sense. It's my money, it's my business, my investment, but it has to be 70-30. 70 local, 30 if I want to bring in.
Oh, well,
Simple.
Let me tell you, I remember.
That's a good ratio.
Rest in peace, Helmy Wills.
Uh-huh.
My brother, he came with he was going to, I don't know if he came with it or he was going to. He was coming with a lot, 80-20, brother.
Okay. Even better.
So 80% of your people have to be from here,
Right.
and the 20% have to be from abroad.
Right. Yeah, because you're getting an opportunity to come and invest in my country, which is a different atmosphere, is a different,
Listen,
different
you have to
dynamic
be.
altogether.
You have to be on one side.
You have to be.
You cannot be on both. It's either you're here or you're there. Right? Even if you have a question or you want to do something or whatever, you tell the minister, listen, we can do this, but we just do this, do that.
You know what?
We fix this and fix that.
You know what? It's sad, but it's always a blatant truth. In St. Martin, everything is always political. And when we say political, meaning every decision these parliamentarians do is they always coup in votes. You understand what I'm saying? They always coup in votes. Always. That's all it is. So that's why they don't want to step on nobody's toes. Because when election time come, I want this ethnicity, to consider me. That's our problem. They always coup in votes. And they think in their mind, right, the more wrong that we do, our people is the majority who ain't gonna turn out to vote. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
We are the ones who are upset, so we ain't gonna vote. But the others who come in here for the benefits, who looking for something, they're the ones who want to hand out. They're the ones who going to vote. Sometimes you see in a political arena, the Haitians, the Dominicans, they campaigning harder than anybody else.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is our issue that we have. We coupon votes. We don't want to work for our people.
But
we don't want to
what
do
I don't
things.
understand is, Brian, is that
Sad.
it's not, you're not disrespecting anybody, because in Haiti, a Haitian is a Haitian.
It is what it is.
In Dominican Republic,
And they understand that.
And they understand
They are
that
great.
in their country.
They are very
So
much
why is
grateful
it?
for
Why
being
it's not?
here.
Why it can't be
The
understood
same.
in Saint Martin?
Yeah, the same. At the end of the day, bro, I think it boils down. It can't be, or it won't be, because up to now we can't achieve. We can't achieve independence.
I am very,
You understand?
very happy.
Yeah.
You know that we have a couple leaders now, right? I am seeing them, and I just hope and I pray, Brian, that they stay on the same road, because there's still some hope for our people. You know, because why every time we have to be at the end of the stick? That's basically what's happening now.
Yeah. Yeah. We never get in the cream of the crop. We get the bits, the crumbs. The bits and the crumbs.
You know,
that's what
we
look
have
for.
to be always at the end of the stick.
Unacceptable.
It is unacceptable, my brother. It cannot work. And I'm sure there's Samaritans out there. A lot of Samaritans is asking themselves, why did I really voted for this person? Why did I voted for him?
Now they're showing the true colors. It is expected. It is expected.
You know what you told me? You tell me, boy, relax, boy. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I remember you told me that.
Yes, sir.
You know, I just hope it do work out, Brian, because again, people are saying, man, I don't want to go to the poll again. You know, but as you told me, you know, you said, boy, I don't know if you're gonna work out, because the odds, you know, the people them who's fighting for who, you know, and they was talking about screening also. I don't know if you catch that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was a great meeting. You know,
what do you want to do?
MP Christopher Manuel was sharp on it. You know, not you know, they want to amend. Well, I hope then they want to amend and change something, tweak it a little bit.
Okay,
you know,
they don't want to get rid of it completely.
No. They should. You know, I believe indeed you have to have a certain amount of screening. But again, as MP said, what is the saying? Innocent until proven guilty.
Correct.
Right? What about the standing cases? For example, if let's say Emmanuel self, they say he gave out land, whatever, but how long will this be going on?
Yeah. We need a timeline.
Will this be going on for the rest of his life?
Yeah.
So this gentleman would never become a minister again?
You can't hold out over somebody's head for 10 years. It's impossible. Get it over with.
And again,
have a process,
they have different type of crimes, of petty crimes. They have different type of crimes. And as he said, you walk in somewhere and your hand hit on a lady breast, and then she go by the prosecutor, say, boy, you feel her up. Investigation start. So because of that, I am not going to become a minister. You know what I'm saying, Brian?
Yeah.
So it is different questions that was asked, you know, but you know, honestly, hearing the answers, there's still questions, you know, because you feel like the answers are turning around, and you feel like maybe the minister self doesn't have certain answer or doesn't even know.
They don't.
And there's some, as they say, some secrecy of certain things that they cannot say. So to me, it's very vague.
It is. We like red tape, bro. We like red tape. We like bureaucracy. Because at the end of the day, who's screening who?
Who's screening? Yes.
All of that boils down to who's screening who.
Who is screening who? You know, Brian, before we go, because boy, the time is run so fast. Something I want to talk about to my MPs, because they represent me and you and all of us, my brother. When I was a young boy coming up, you know, growing up,
I was born here in St. Martin, went to also live there, came back. I was learning certain values and how you present yourself, and they have certain you dress for the occasion. And I realized that we have is either 3 or 4 MPs now, because I'm looking at the meetings. They're going into Parliament with the earrings, big earrings on the ears. And I asking myself, what are you saying? What is it? Big earrings, a bunch of rings on the fingers. I mean, is it because we are the young age coming in? Because Brian, I'm not comfortable with that. That is my opinion. I don't know what the people of St. Martin feel and think about it. But you're representing your country, you know. You cut your hair, you wear your suit, you go in there and you put an earring on your ear. Is it normal? Talk to me, Brian, because maybe I'm fooled. Maybe something is wrong with me, and maybe I'm, or like they say, the wet. I don't know what to say. But to me, it is not a good look.
Yeah.
If you go into look, they're already calling us gangsters.
Yeah.
Brian. Now you're in Parliament with 3-4 MPs, big earrings in the air.
Yeah, unacceptable.
I mean,
I was never for that in and out
come
of
on.
Parliament. So for me, it's unacceptable.
No, I mean to say, Brian, if you're out of Parliament in your, I mean, but
yeah, but you can't have two faces either.
I agree with you.
So even if you're out, once you get that certain position, well, they again have to legislate a certain dress code, a certain criteria. But I can't be in and out either. I can't be in Parliament. I'm a certain way. Then when I'm out, you see me drinking and carrying on the road like a vagabond.
I mean, to me,
no,
Brian,
there's a certain.
You're a parliamentarian, right? What is it? What is it? Do you represent? What is it?
Right.
You know, and Brian, again, this is my people. I love my people. But how do we look when the Dutch look at us and say, look at them, they want to be gangsters?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hear you loud and clear, my brother. That's something they have to look.
And I have respect to all my MPs, brother.
Yeah.
All my MPs, because they represent us. But when you go abroad and when you go represent your people, what do you show? Brian, when I was a younger boy, I too wanted to have earring and long hair. You know, style. You want to be in style. But as you grow up and you see you see the business community out there, you see what is going on out there. You dress certain way, you look representable certain when you go places.
Yeah.
You cut your hair, you look good, you shape down.
Yeah.
Because you're representing yourself.
They're representing the people of St. Martin.
They're representing the people of St. Martin. If the Queen called you and tell you come to me and we have to sit down and discuss something, how will you go in front of her? People might say, yeah, but the earring won't do nothing, but then we might as well go in Parliament how we want, then wear short, put the pants on our bottom, because it doesn't say nothing anyway, so do as you please.
Yeah, they gotta get a little stricter about that.
You know, and but even so, I'm asking myself, the older MPs, the guys in there,
the older MPs,
you wouldn't say, hey, my brother,
yeah, but
you know, you're young, I understand, you're in style, but
they're seeing it.
Give the respect to the Parliament building.
Correct.
You know, I remember when I was a young age, Brian, I wanted to be in style, and my father told me, partner, go cut your hair, boy. Don't come with that foolishness in my house. And as you grow up, Brian, you wear your suit, I wear my nice clothes, and even thinking to put on an earring, boy, you take it off because it mess up your whole suit.
I hear you, bro.
But
I hope the
again,
people of
brother,
St. Martin hear you as well.
I don't know how my people feel of it, how the people of St. Martin represent. Sometimes I want to hear them talk about it.
But of course, you know, you're going to have different views about
yes,
that.
of course. But, you know, the overall views, you know, because they have to have an overall view on it, you know, that, hey, I don't think it's representable going into Parliament like that. You know, I hear even people say, yeah, but it's the people them who they represent. That has nothing to do with it, Brian. To me, it has nothing to do with it. Brian, to me, the best way to go to your people, right, is to be available for them and represent them. That's it. If they have a situation, they could reach out to you,
Brian, relax, Billy, I have a situation here. Please, can you help me?
Yeah. Good point, bro. Very, very good point.
You
Good
know?
view
So
that you saw that.
yeah, I did, and it's not only because it was not only one, it was 2, 3, 4.
You asked yourself, what going on there?
And I asked myself, hold on, what going on there, boy?
Yeah,
You know? And I'm sure I have more people that was watching it and asking themselves, hey, this is the right way. I remember going to Parliament, bro. I didn't went to, I mean, I had to drop out something for my father down there. So, but you know, during the day when you run, making your run-ins, you know, sometimes I'd have my shoes and my short pants and a shirt. Because you just run, you just deal with water, you just deal with different things in the run-ins. And when I reached to the Parliament to drop it off to the lady, you know, I do respect the gentleman, say you can't come inside with shorts.
Okay.
You know, because it's
Dress code.
It's a dress code.
Yeah.
You know, so I gave him the document and I walked off. So when I saw that, I was asking myself, okay, you have a dress code, but how is it? Brian, even before we go, even I don't know your son, but my son, he goes to Sister Bar here, right? You cannot put no earring in your son's ear, no stylish hair, no dreadlocks, nothing like that. It's a policy from the school. So they're instincting this in the children coming up.
Right.
Right? Am I right or wrong? Or am I mistaken?
But in certain schools.
Certain schools, not all.
Yeah.
Certain schools.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, as an MP or minister, people look up to you, and as a child, children, and they see the MP come there, they will say, but wait, but teacher, look, the MP got big earring. Why I can't wear my earring?
Correct.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. They gotta look into that. But you remember, for them, dress code is dress code. They have on the suits and whatnot. Maybe there's no policy about accessories. You know, the accessories that they wear. So that's something we have to look into, because they would watch it as some sort of discrimination. You know, we don't mean it that way.
No.
Just go and be representable.
Be representable and represent your people.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
But it's a good eye, man. It's a good observation.
Yeah, bro. I watch
something that
everything.
they should consider.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying one ring or two, but don't overdo it.
No.
And earrings and whatnot. Leave that for outside. You
You
know,
know?
look representable and represent the people of St. Martin.
You have to look representable, and you're representing the people of St. Martin. You have to, my brother. You know, there's no other way. You know, you have to be representable. You know, I cannot go by the governor's house looking
A certain way.
certain way
Yeah.
and say, yeah, that has nothing to do with my education. You can have people think like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, we know there's a time and a place for everything. You know?
Yeah.
And right now on the French side, talking about time and a place, you know, it's bacchanal.
Yeah, boy, carnival.
People are outside there, they're revving and they're getting on, you know, they're ready. Grand parade today.
Carnival, boy.
So if you're home, you're not doing anything, you want to come over on the northern side, on the French side over here,
Come through
see
and
what's
support.
happening.
Yeah.
Carnival's about to get started.
Carnival is
Grand
going to
parade.
get kicking here.
You can come over and see what's going on. I like the atmosphere of the social type.
Yeah.
That's what I just enjoy. You know, let the young people, you know, stay out of this violence, stay out of this getting on bad, and you're looking for your enemies. It's a party time, you're looking for your enemies to start a fight or start some trouble. No. This is a time of social, you know, come have a drink, eat some food, see some friends. Check out the view, enjoy the atmosphere.
Enjoy yourself, yes.
Don't be violent. Do not be violent at all. That's
You going through right now?
No, you know, I'll be home with my family, relaxing myself.
I'm not a big carnival man either, you know, but whoever wants to come out, come and enjoy it and
Come
support.
and enjoy the vibes.
So,
French
Martin,
side Carnival.
thank you so much. Time is running up. Brian?
Shout out to the senior as well. I know he's always tuning in. Again, shout out to all the loyal St. Martin people that we have, the Strictly Business people that love our program. We really, really appreciate that. And tune in again with us next week. St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose, because time waits unknown. Until next time, Strictly Business.